The next set of diseases under sexually transmitted infection in this concept video would be the viral disease, that is genital herpes. Now the genital herpes is caused by herpes simplex virus, and this herpes simplex virus, which is abbreviated as HSV. So HSV causes genital herpes. What happens in the case of genital herpes is certain eruptions start developing on the skin, or lesions start developing on the skin. Lesion refers to any kind of an abnormal growth or an abnormal appearance that you can see on the skin. Vesiculopustular. Now initially it becomes like a vesicle or a blister. A blister is something like a bubble like outgrowth that develops on the skin with a clear fluid inside called serum. Very soon the clear fluid turns into a white fluid, which is nothing but the pus. Such vesiculopustular lesions develop, and also it may lead to the formation of painful ulcers, which are cratered wounds on the skin, especially in the genital regions, and it will also be associated with vaginal and urethral discharges and swelling of the lymph node. Genital herpes is obviously may also be transferred to the cervix and the vagina of the female. Okay, so you all have noticed that generally the symptoms or the appearance of these vesiculopustular lesions or erythematous ulcers are mostly occurring in the genital and the perianal region, that is perineum, which is the skin between the anus and the genital region. Mostly in these areas only you will find these structures that develop and the swelling of the lymph nodes as well. So it can be diagnosed by detecting the antigen using PCR or polymerase chain reaction, and by carrying out certain protocols such as nucleic acid hybridization. Treatment by giving certain antiviral drugs like acyclovir and valacyclovir. Because it's a viral disease, you want to give certain antiviral drugs like acyclovir and valacyclovir. The next type of viral disease is a slightly more dangerous form, which can also lead to cancer of the reproductive tract, because it is caused by an oncovirus that is called human papilloma virus. It leads to the formation of hard outgrowths on the skin with a very rough surface on them. These are called as warts on the skin, mostly in the genital and around the anus, that is the perianal areas, or in the perineum, and it cannot be treated. Mostly these warts are generally frozen using cryosurgery, and then they are scraped out of the skin. Otherwise, this is a disease just like genital herpes. There is no cure for this disease. It only involves symptomatic management. Okay, again, it is diagnosed by antibody detection, culture, and DNA hybridization. It can be treated by obtaining a drug that is referred to as podophyllin from a perennial herb, that is podophyllum, and podophylax, and cryosurgery. Like I told you, the warts are frozen and they are scraped out of the skin, and that is called as cryosurgery.